Richard Jewell, okay? New movie, Clint Eastwood. It's about Richard Jewell, who's falsely accused of being the Olympic bomber. Media figures are outraged over the upcoming Clint Eastwood film, Richard Jewell, blasting its negative portrayal of the journalists that upended the title character's life in 1996. Reviewers and reporters are slamming the film as misogynistic and even Trumpian, while the Atlanta Journal-Constitution sent a letter demanding the movie include a disclaimer stating that its portrayal of former police reporter Kathy Scruggs reportedly trading sexual favors for a story on Jewell is false. Now, Scruggs passed away. Okay, we can't ask her about that. I want to make this crystal clear. I have no idea if she did or not. No clue. What I can tell you is it happens with regularity in this business. Okay, I know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I know of a female reporter who doesn't at least flirt a little bit. I suppose there are some out there, and if you are one of them who listens to this program and you don't do that, I apologize. But most of the females that I've encountered who do reporting and covering and that sort of, they at least flirt a little bit. Yeah, look, guys like being around nice-looking women. It's shocking news, right, Joe? Guys like being around nice-looking women, okay? So a lot of these reporters, again, they're on TV, so a lot of them are very attractive, and they use that to their advantage. That shouldn't be anything that is considered sexist or inappropriate. Get the story. Now, I know guys that do this as well also. In fact, you knew a couple of people in the Vegas market who would trade sexual favors with prominent, powerful women to get these stories. That usually was reactive. In other words, the woman showed interest in the male reporter first, and he said, you know what? Why not? I'm going to get the scoop. Whereas, generally speaking, some of these women will initiate if they're a reporter. Again, this isn't universal, okay? But it happens with regularity. And when I'm sitting here looking at some of the tweets coming out from members of the media pretending that this never happens, and any suggestion that females in the news media would use their bodies or their looks to go ahead and gain information, that somehow that is, oh, you can't claim that. That's misogynistic. It happens all the time. And we all know it happens. You see it. You literally see it. There are editors out there who manage these relationships on behalf of, not like pimps or anything like that, but they will know that the relationship is a little bit more than just, I have a source, and they will make sure that the individual, the reporter, is safe when they do this. So this is a well-known thing in our industry. Do not let anybody pretend to you that women don't do this. And again, men do it to much smaller scale. Don't pretend that this doesn't happen, okay? It absolutely happens. Like I said, all the time, with regularity. I do not know if Scruggs, who is the reporter in question here, used to work for the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. I do not know if the portrayal of her in this movie is accurate with that regard, okay? I don't know. I don't know enough about her, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking her up to track down whether or not she was offering FBI agents, flirtatious behavior or sexual favors in order to get information or insight. Okay, I don't know if that happened. Sometimes, by the way, sometimes this ends up happening in a totally organic and natural way and has nothing to do with, I'm a reporter and I'm going to go find some guy and get juice out of him. Sometimes it's just you happen to meet somebody. You're at events. Somebody asked you out to dinner. Now you have a relationship. And because you're in the relationship, you're privy to information because they want to help out somebody that they're in a relationship with. It happens that way a lot as well, which isn't nefarious, okay? But there also shouldn't be anything considered wrong with this. And they're trying to say it's misogynistic and that sort of stuff. It's not, okay? Use whatever tools you have to get the story. As long as the story is accurate and you report it fairly, you shouldn't have any issues with it. But it does happen with tremendous regularity. And the idea that all of these sanctimonious members of the media are pretending that it doesn't is flipping hysterical to all of us who are in the press and know it happens all the time. We got more coming up. News Talk 95.3, Michiana's News Channel.